that was funny. It was the day after Christmas in 1970, and there was a party in Greenwich Village in New York, sort of a bohemian type party, and neither of us were invited. We were each brought by somebody else. In fact, I went with an ex of mine.
And I went with an old girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I had just come from a movie called Husbands or something.
Yeah, with John Cassavetes. Very down on men. You were
Very.
down on men at the time.
But I went to the party anyway.
And so my ex comes up to me and she says, you see that one over there? Pointing at Paula. She says, you ought to talk to her. She's a powerhouse.
I did not know his ex-girlfriend, but we met at the party.
So I did. I went over to her and I talked to her, the usual, what do you do? And she says that she's working for CBS. She's doing dinner parties in a box in something called International Home Dining.
Right, and I had done a French one, and I had done a Mexican one, and I had done a Chinese one. And what I would do, it was all about selling a record, a giant
Well, that's
record.
but it was the.
I was describing how I would interview these people, learn their recipes, do up stories, and we'd even put in the box food from the country and a menu. And
So I'm flirting with her, and I said, have you done a Vietnamese box?
because he had been in Vietnam.
Yeah. And you said, well, what do you know about Vietnam?
know anything about
Well, I
Vietnam.
spent 5 years there. I was a foreign service officer. And she said, well, what would you put in the box? And I said, well, a piece of barbed wire, number one. And so, I was flirting.
That's the idea of flirting in the 70s.
I was flirting with her. I was trying to be interesting, quote, interesting. And anyway.
And he was.
Anyway, I called, we had our flirtation, and then I went back to my ex, Bunny was her name, and I said, check out with her, see if she'd be up for dating maybe. And so Bunny said, I'll take care of it. So then Bunny checked with her, and Paula reluctantly said, yeah, I might accept an invitation on a date. So that's how we met. But actually, there was another aspect of this, which was we didn't know this couple who had given the party, were giving the party.
Beautiful.
And we never got to know them. But years later, Paula's doing a signing of one of her cookbooks, and a woman comes up and she's in line and says, you met your husband at the last party my husband and I ever gave. And we had a big fight that night, and we split up, and that was the last party we ever gave. And then she looked at Paula and she said, and we heard there was a couple that met there, and I like to think that something good happened on a very bad night.
So here's a Valentine story for you.
Yeah.